I'm going to split a Miscanthus today. How exciting is that, huh? Anyway, it's an ornamental grass, and ever so often you really need to split them. First of all, it promotes growth. Second of all, they just become really, really big and looking kind of tired. So yes, and also you have to make sure that they don't get too big, because then they're going to be just the biggest bastard to try to get out of the ground. Oh dear God, it's really cold. Trust me, it looks quite nice, but it's quite fresh. And I could actually wear long sleeve, or underwear, but you know, I should battle through. So the grass is back there. I split the mother plant 5 years ago. No, I didn't. I split the mother plant 2 years ago into 5 pieces. I don't know why I'm showing 4, but anyway. So I split the mother plant 2 years ago into 5 pieces. I think that's correct now. So let's have a look what we've got. So this has now been growing for a couple of years, and you know, substantial size. Also, one thing you shouldn't be doing, you'd be cutting down ornamental grasses, you know, before the winter, because if you cut them all down, then the moisture gets into the root ball and the root ball could potentially rot. So what you should do is leave them on, or sometimes I tie them together. A little bit of grass bondage. I should wear my GIMP mask and latex when I do that. Obviously that way hardly any water gets in the middle of the root ball, so they're going to be protected. I did not do that this year, or last year. I don't know why. I think I was away. But anyway, the next stage is just to dig it up, and that's about as exciting as watching paint dry. But I'm going to film it anyway. Got it. So the next stage is obviously to split the root ball. For that, I use my trusty rusted saw and a spade, or a couple of spades. It depends what works easier. Sometimes the spade does, sometimes the saw. Let's have a look how it goes. I either use a spade or I use the saw. I'm very easygoing in that respect. And I shouldn't do that. It still hurts. So what you also have to consider every single time when you use a saw and there's still a lot of soil on a root ball, or when you split a bamboo, the saw will go blunt and rusty. But I think I had that in another video before as well. Anyway, you know what? Let's split this sucker. But see, the thing, it's all about trial and error, isn't it? You know, you try one thing and then you're thinking, he's a bit of a dick, that doesn't work. And yeah, then you try something else. Whew. I'm going to have to start trying to get one of these. Oh, and here's something I prepared earlier. Because you know what? I'm panting like a pervert already. What the fuck is it gonna be by the time I've finished? I like to show you how much of a pain in the ass this really is. Fuck. Whew. This is the whole realism about it. It's a pain in the ass. And that's what I mean. The bigger they get, the more difficult all of this becomes. So, yeah. Just, you know what, to make it easy, I'm gonna say don't plant them. Just don't. I actually do, because they're lovely. It's always so easy when Monty Don does it. Why is it so difficult in real life? And we have 2 plants. Let me show you this. This here, this is the really tight center, and this is the difficult part to get through. These fibrous roots, they're fine. No issue with that. But this part here is solid as a rock. Whew. So, that was fun. Anyway, now that I've got 2, one of them is going to go back into the hole where it came from, and the other one is going to go over there. Let's plant. And then yes, I'm not going to be doing the rest of them today because I can't be asked. I can repeat this whole thing another 4 times. Yay, I've got a full line. So now that you know how to split ornamental grass, whether it's a Miscanthus or whether there's any other grass, the smaller ones are really easy, just listen, hack into them, rip them apart, and then, plant them all over the place, and then you have ornamental grass heaven. That's it. Anyway, I'm going to plant these suckers now. Planted, watered, and it got a Rod Stewart haircut. Yes, I'm just going to plant that, and then we're done.